What up, everybody? Oh, snap. I am tripping.
Oh man.
I'm so quick to want to get on the live. And look at here. Don't have my mic even attached up. So I don't even know if people can hear me right now or not. But you know what? We adjust on the fly. That's what we do. All right. That you can hear me now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. So, what up, everybody? You're now tuned into the true definition of a sports fanatic. I'm your host, Brandon Lampley. Back today with another live stream. This won't be a long live stream, it'll be short. You see the title. Dog, I gotta go in about this, man. I talked about this a little bit yesterday with me and my buddy Sean Taylor. If you haven't seen our video, we did a live on love versus money. And of course, anybody who's ever listened to me, you know how I feel. Love is out the window today, people. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Don't believe me? Well, let's check these stories out. See, did I do Sac City? I think I did Sac City. I'm posting a few groups real quick, so bear with me. See, posts. And run your mouth. There we go. And I think that's it. You know what? I'm gonna do Fab Jack. I'm gonna do all of it. Let's just go ahead and NFL football. There we go. All right. I think that's it. All right. So today, I seen where an article about PJ Washington. PJ Washington plays for the Charlotte Hornets. Young player. He's yeah, I would say he's pretty good. He has a chance to be, I think, pretty decent. The Charlotte is building. I think they're building a nice little team, especially with LaMelo Ball and those guys. But PJ has a different set of problems right now, man. PJ Washington's going through it. And this PJ just shows that our young men need direction. They do. They do. They're without direction, man. So we're going to get into this article first, and then I'm going to go on my rant about this right here, man, because it is absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Here we go. So say Pete, this is from Bro Bible. Bro Bible has all the, man, any gossip or anything that's going on, man, especially in sports, dealing with these guys' personal lives. Bro Bible is on it. So it says PJ Washington posts several sad messages about not being allowed to see infant son after breakup with Brittany Renner. It say PJ Washington's public breakup with Brittany Renner is getting messier by the day. Last month, Washington accused Renner of faking their relationship after they broke up following the birth of their child. Yeah, PJ posted this last month, and he said you was faking it all along. He said it appears that a custody battle is brewing between the two now that the Charlotte Hornets star is posting sad messages on social media, claiming that Renner is keeping him from seeing his son. Yeah, PJ just posted a couple days ago. He said he just wants to see his son. He said, can't wait to see my son. And he posted this sad story on his IG story. He said, can't wait to see him. Saying he misses his, he said, I miss my son. Posting pictures of him. And dude, it's so sad. It's so sad. He said Renner hasn't responded to any of Washington's posts on social media. So man, and you want to feel bad for the kid, but some people don't. I mean, you got to know what you're dealing with. These guys got to know by now that that's not the life, man. These IG models are not it. Dude, I remember Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette played when he was playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leonard is hilarious. He always posts on his Instagram and his Twitter. And even Leonard Fournette, Jalen Ramsey, and a lot of those guys were talking about how these IG models are not what you think they are. And PJ Washington just found that out. Like, now, it was a rumor going around that he was going to have to pay her $200,000 a month in child support for the next 18 years. Of course, that's fake. And I seen where it said they were married. I didn't know they were married, and they were supposed to be going through a divorce now. I don't know if that's true or not, but the fact of the matter remains is that now PJ stuck. PJ stuck. What can he do? Only thing PJ can do is go to the courts and hope that the courts they rule in his favor, because she holds all the rights. I tell young guys all the time, once you put your outsides in her insides, your rights are gone as a man. They're gone. And the only way you can fight for anything is through the courts. PJ is finding that out right now. Like right now, he can't go get his son because she has custody of the son right now. He has to go fight her in court for his son. And I wonder if he had people around him, because even if you got guys around you, even if you got men or women, your mother, your family, they're telling you that, hey, this is not a good person. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't be with her. Typically, he's 22 years old. He's kind of still stuck in that haze where all we want to do is smash. And he probably wasn't listening. I mean, Brittany Renner, of course, is a gorgeous girl, but it's known how she is. She has a video talking about all the bodies that she got. She wrote a book about all the bodies that she have, all the athletes she's been with, all the entertainers she's been with. One of the funniest stories is Colin Kaepernick making her pay for her own plane tickets to fly out. Just hilarious. But all of those men knew. They knew what the deal was. They had their fun and they moved on, which is the same thing PJ should have did. She's talked about how athletes are dumb. And if you want a baby, sleep with an athlete. You say they don't like wearing condoms. It is what it is. But also, they say PJ was 18 when they met. She had been going to his high school basketball games and going to his college games at Kentucky. And she was like, 26? Because she's almost 30 now. Yeah, she's like 26, 25 at the time. And they always talk about men being predators and preying on young women, but they never want to talk about older women preying on young men. Dude, every other week it seems like there's a story about a teacher messing with underage boys. We ain't even talking about older women messing with young guys that are legal. We talking about underage boys. And not enough light is being shined on that. But the problem is always, men this and men with young women. And dude, I don't want to hear that no more, because these older women are targeting younger men, because the older NBA players know, older NFL players know, older entertainers know what Brittany Renner is. They know this is a smash and grab. This is a pump and dump. This is a skeet and beat. That's what this is. PJ didn't see it like that. PJ saw a wife. PJ wanted to marry her. And man, I know how I was at 22. I come across a girl like Brittany Renner at 22. I'm in this exact same situation PJ's in. Difference is he's a millionaire basketball player. But young men need more direction, man. They don't have direction. Once we remove fathers from the home, this is where all of this started. And I don't even know if PJ's father is in his life or not. But people got really upset with LeVar Ball. I think it was last year when he did an interview, and I forgot who he did the interview with. He was on a podcast, and LeVar Ball talked about it. He told his sons, he said, son, listen. He said, you don't know these women. He said, when you go to a club, you go out to an event, they know exactly who you are. They know you're Lonzo, LaMelo, and LiAngelo Ball. And you are going to be playing basketball, so you don't have time to properly vet these women. So either, he said, most likely you're going to find HOE. That's what he said. He said, so good luck. And people got mad about that. But it's the truth. The women who are going to be going after these guys are there for the lifestyle. They don't like the man. All they want is the money and the lifestyle. Because think about it. NBA players hit a lot of markers for what women say they want, right? They say, I want 6 feet tall. I want him to have this amount of money in the bank. I want him to have all these things. NBA players hit a lot of those markers. And what happens? 3 years out of the league, 80% of them go through a divorce. So they want those men, but they don't want the man. They want the lifestyle. I tell guys all the time, man, you need to guard yourself. Vote with your feet, vote with your wallet, and you got to protect your seed. You have to. You have to. Because now he's at her mercy. She holds all the power. Men don't have any reproductive rights. It's been an issue for a long time. But the laws are not going to change anytime soon, because the women have the advantage in the law system. And guess who do majority of the voting? Women do. So none of these things are going to change anytime soon. So as a man, what do? Of course, you want to chase women. Of course, you want the IG models. Of course, you want the hot chicks. You want the bad bees. You want all those chicks. but you have to protect yourself, man. You have to protect yourself, because if it isn't you getting one of them pregnant, there's allegations. Whether you did it or not, doesn't matter. As soon as a woman accuses you of something, you're guilty in the court of public opinion. So you have to guard yourself. You have to be very careful, especially as a high value man. And when you become there's been talk about high value men for the last year or so. Kevin Samuels talks about it. And they talk about high value men. Women want high value men, and that's all they want. And you would think that them wanting high value men, they'll be more loyal, they'll be more loving, they'll relax in their feminine because you're in your masculine. All that bull crap they try to sell you doesn't guarantee you good outcomes with women. All it does is give you bites at the apple. That's all it does. It doesn't guarantee you anything. A lot of these women, especially like that, all they want is a check. That's it. All they want is a check. And it's on you whether you want to give it to them or not. I'm telling you, man, you got to protect yourself, gentlemen, man. But that's all I had to say. I wanted to rant on that for a little minute, man. I know so many men, young men especially, and some older ones, but mostly young men around my age that's in their 20s, 30s, and their 40s, some even in their 50s. I know a bunch of them, man, that they have great potential and they can do great things. They can be way further along than they are right now. But because of the lifestyle that they chose and because they want to chase tail, they're nowhere near the potential that they have. And they probably will never see it. Because trust and believe, a kid is not a death sentence, but it does make it harder for you to achieve and to go after your dreams and pursue what you want to pursue. You can still do all those things. You're just going to be handcuffed doing it. And it's going to take you longer to get there because you have a mouth to feed. And if you have a baby mama that's a terrorist who's going to parentally alienate you, parental alienation, and keep you from your kid. Because let's be real, women know that men love their children. They know that. They know we love our kids. There's always this trope about deadbeat dads and baby daddies who ain't crap. But let's be real. There's men who are like that, but there's a lot of men who absolutely love their children. They'll give the world for their children. They're going to shoot up the whole place for their kids. And those women know that. So they use the kid as a pawn. Kids in marriage today, to me, and this is just my opinion, it's used to extract resources from the man. That's what this is about. That's what it's about. Kids in marriage is used to extract resources from the man because they get the kid, they get the marriage, and then they leave. Then they keep you from your kid. And then they claim that you ain't this, or they claim you did this to them. It happens over and over and over again. They're playing, they're using the same playbook, gentlemen. They use an exact same playbook. If men were defense, if we were defense, our defensive coordinator is failing us because he's not adjusting. Like last night, I watched the Jaguars. The Browns were throwing everything underneath, throwing screen after screen and short passes, and it just seemed like the defense couldn't adjust. That's what men are going through right now. Women are running the same playbook, and we calling no audibles, not changing the defense. If we playing the 4-3, damn it, we need to be playing the 3-4. If you was playing zone, it's time to go man to man. You have to change up. You can't operate the same because the consequences for you dealing with women unprotected is great today, especially if you have things to lose. But that's all I got to say about that, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You see all my stuff at the bottom down there. Follow me on my social medias. And I will be back with more videos. Hopefully next week we'll be streaming to multiple platforms. So I am so ready for that. I don't know anything about Twitch, but I will be on Twitch, and we're going to see what Twitch is working with. But until next time, people, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.